Right, we're drained, I think, energy-wise. Obviously, it's tipping it down. I was with you before the game. We just had to win that game, but are you impressed with the first half and then slightly less impressed with the second half, or are you just buzzing that we've won?
Against them, you just win. That's all I care about. We could have been the worst team in the world. I don't care. Just you have to beat them all the time. This is one of the only games in the calendar where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the performance. Just get the 3 points. Just make sure you score more goals than them, which we did, and thankfully we did. You know, that's all I care about, really.
Ryan Gravenberch with that first goal, brilliant, absolutely brilliant finish. Even better assist from Mo Salah. The second goal flies in as well. It's just, yes lad,
take care.
It's just one of those results where you don't care how you get it done, but talk to me about the two individual goals and how clinical they both were.
I'm so glad we've got Ekitike up front now, I'm just saying, and Gravenberch, the technique to even do that. Like we all know, Pickford's got tiny arms.
Tiny arms.
Tiny arms, yeah. But all jokes aside, the fact that he's managed, no keeper saving that in the league, not Alisson, not Donnarumma, none of them are saving that in the league. It's a perfectly placed shot or chip with amazing technique, and you've got to give him credit for the finish. And Ekitike as well, the ball's just like it's just been put in front of him, and he's just slotted it away. I think it's gone through Pickford's legs. I haven't seen the replay, so it's even better, yeah. But it was just clinical, and again, at 2-0, for some reason we've dropped the tempo again.
Why is that? Why do we keep allowing teams back into it to score that first goal?
I think, as we've seen this season, 2-0 is the most uncomfortable lead in football. I think we've seen a lot of times where 2-0's been, well, what can I say, very, very intimidating to be up by. And I'm not saying it's the subs, because in the second half, the subs, I'm not saying they were bad, but you could see the game got a lot more scrappy when Curtis Jones and Vert came on. The game got so much scrappy, but obviously they scored before that, I think. Yeah. I just think it's the game mentality just kind of changes. I don't think we're in.
Is it a problem to worry about?
In a sense, you can worry about it. Obviously, we've been winning this season anyway, so you haven't needed to worry about it. But this is one of them games where you could tell if they did score an equaliser, it weren't going to happen. You know, the Lord of Averages, as we said on Wednesday, it weren't going to happen. But obviously, I don't think we played that bad in the second half. And people may say, "Oh, we were crap," because how well offensively we played in the first half. But I think the second half showed that how good we are when we can contain their attack. I mean, obviously they scored, but it was a wonder goal. You got to give Garner Gay credit for that, because that was an inch perfect finish. First time, just in the top corner. Wow, fair play to him, incredible. But I think other than that, though, they didn't really have any proper chances, which is a positive, which is where you can say, look, you know, on another day, Garner Gay doesn't score that, we can win the game 2-0. We kept it contained in that second half, and you're looking at the overall performance, and you think to yourself, yeah, sound, don't mind that 2-0 win. Very good first half, comfortable defending second half. They get the goal, it makes it a bit uneasy, but we've done our job. We made sure that when they did attack, nothing threatening came from it. Avery Van Dijk getting all the headers out, even Isak was in there getting the headers out. You know, all of them. Our defensive output was amazing, and I'm not saying that our attacking output was worse in the second half. I think it was just as good, but Everton maybe just got a bit more, I guess, used to it, and they were more focused on trying to get the ball up, and you can see they kept the ball a lot more in the second half as well.
Listen, 5 wins out of 5, Hugo's on fire. A little word for Flo and Isak, who came off the bench.
Obviously they weren't the best today, but like come at us, the derby, like it was always going to be a tricky one for them to just come off the bench and just do, you know, to do what they've done against Atletico, especially with a 2-day rest. Everton have had all week to prepare for this. We've just finished playing one of the maddest games of football on Wednesday, so everyone's shattered, especially Vert played a crucial role in that Wednesday game. Isak ran his legs off in the 60 minutes that he was on. They were obviously going to be coming on as subs, and I mean, it's a tough game end of to come on as a sub regardless of if you're a new signing or not. We all knew Everton were going to kick legs. As soon as Vert came on, his legs were getting taken out. They wanted to do it to Isak, but he was just a bit too nimble for them. Again, I'm not really bothered about how they performed coming off the bench, because at the end of the day, they did their jobs. Vert was getting shots on, he could have maybe scored where he cut in. Yeah. It's one of them. Salah the same thing, he cut onto his left, could have shot. Isak had that one where they came through Curtis Jones, and he's tried to keep the ball in play. He's probably anticipated a tackle from Pickford, and we all know how Pickford's tackles are. The guy will go in for the red card, he's not arsed, he doesn't care. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, you look at it from a level edge, you look at it from a a non-derby day perspective, you look at it from just an outlook of the football, of the game of football itself. And I think that Liverpool did what we had to do. We played well, and you know, the role in this first half and the second half were different, and I think we did both jobs exceptionally well today.
Greg, another win in the bag. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, you will see me on Tuesday.
Get ball, put in goal, win game.
Win game. That's the one. Take care.